Aloha, I'm Alisha Shanti, and I have a vision of a new earth that flows in harmony with the ecosystems of Mother Nature and Mother Ocean on our one precious blue planet. Thank you, Unify, our broadcasting partner, for airing this segment on your World Water Day initiative called Manavai. I'm honored to be sharing today, and thank you all for watching. Happy World Water Day! I believe in you. I believe in me too. So take my hand across the earth and let me show you how much you are worth. Swift as seeds fly upon the breeze. Embrace the plants, flowers, the trees, their roots entangled, wild yet still connected amidst concrete that's built for us to feel safe all in our brick abode. Yet the safest, most nurturing place, our true home. Mother Nature, she's our teacher. We're her children, teach her too. She provides us all we need, and let's respect her so we can be. Ooh, 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 ah, guru. Ooh, 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 ah, guru. Ooh, 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 guru. Ooh, 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 guru. The ocean waters and waves caress, unveil the pearl of our consciousness, and each and every moment has come to this miracle moment undone. Follow your heart to the truth. If you're there for her, she's there for you too. Follow your heart to the truth. If you're there for her, she's there for you too. Mother Nature, she's our teacher. We're her children, her teacher too. She provides us all we need, and let's respect her so we can be. Let's protect her so we can be. Ooh, 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 ah, guru. Ooh, 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 ah, guru. Ooh, 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 ah, guru. Ooh, 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 ah, guru. Ooh, 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 ah, guru.
Kaike malu mai e o na me a ona no ya o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kaike malu mai e o na me a ona no ya o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e kaike malu mai e o na me a ona no ya o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai
Will you tell us where we are in the cosmos today?
Yes. We're here in a very sacred valley, here on the island of Maui. The sun is setting, but not as we see to the west of where we're used to seeing it, but in between the mountains. This sacred place, Iao Valley, is filled with history, legend, mythology, spirituality, and water. You can feel the water's growth here, feeling the atmosphere and its journey that it's made from the ocean, rising and coming into the sky. The planets, the stars, the universe, all aligning in the sky, but to the sky, the heavenly waters, we call it, fill the clouds. You see them get low and pregnant. And then come to rain. They rain through these mountains. They rain through the lava tubes and the springs and the aquifers. This place, the Iao Needle, is a very sacred place connecting all around our planet and the globe. The waters of life. Today is the moon of Lono. That is our cosmic moon. Why is that important? Because the sun is consistent every day. But Mahina, the moon, she changes. She changes every day. This is the time of Lono. Yesterday was Kane, the waters of Kane, or the waters of life, Na'ola, divine. Lono is the waters of the forest. He was known as the father of the forest. So those waters inside the tropical forest, they remind us how important it is here in Maui and Hawaii. All the islands are forests. And the forests across our planet, how important it is to protect them. That's connected to Lono. These waters of Lono and Kane. And before Kane was the phases of the Kanaloa moons. Kanaloa Pukahi, Kanaloa Pupolu, Kanaloa Pukau. These moons were all connected to the ocean. Kanaloa and the ocean, like the Neptune of the sea, the guardian of the sea, connected to all of our waters and Mother Earth's bloodstream. Kanaloa and Kane were best buddies, and they traveled together. So there's this connection of the waters traveling together. The very mist and the ua, these waters of life. The Wai'ola. Wai is the fresh water. Kai is the ocean water, or the moana, where all of our relations live. Here the tropical birds are. Here they fly through the trees. The mist in these trees fill not only the la'au of the medicine, but of the gentle ferns, the most sensitive plants who are tied and protected. So we are in this cosmos. Why is it important? Because this isn't just in Hawaii. This moon is the same moon across our planet. And every time before the third moon, before the dark moon of Muku, or the second moon, if there's a love magic moon, which is called Maoli in Hawaii, this is important because you can watch it happen from the dark moon until the hilo moon, the first speck of the new light that comes. So we are in that time of water right now, of Lono, as we sit inside this Ia Valley in this sacred site together. And the waters that come from the ocean and make this cycle, this beautiful cycle into our forests, and how we need them to make the water in our atmosphere to feed life. Sometimes when I used to live here, I used to think I could touch the stars, just living in this valley, hear the ancient ones chanting in the wind. In 3 days from now, it'll begin again with the hilo moon. We'll have the dark moon and then the beginning, and then we have 3 phases of 10. And these 30 moons, or 29 and a half in the Hawaiian moon calendar, the different waters connect. So you see in the moons that it's an ancient teaching that people are connected to around the world and need to be reconnected in this feminine principle, the sacred of the female, and why it's so important, the sun and the moon, the balance on our earth. So as we sit in this place in the cosmos tonight, we just know we're sitting in the midst of everything. I hope that people can feel this, and we can send out the light that's in the valley here. This pristine. And if people can't feel it where they are, that they can connect to the same moon we do, because it'll happen within 24 hours on the planet. The same moon phases, and to understand what those moon phases are. So it's a very sacred time today in the cosmos, and a time for all of us with the moon. Kanaloa is like the Neptune of the sea, and the guardian of the ocean waters, where the whales and the dolphins and the honus and the monk seals and the coral, and that's so important because that connects to the Kumalipo and into the Hawaiians, ancient Hawaiians. That's where life began. It evolved from the stars to the coral reefs, and from the coral it evolved on the land. That's how it came. And we're in this cosmic cycle, as our ancient elders were. If we think about it, the moons we look at, if we understood them, and now the ancient teachings are released where everyone can learn them. We can understand that our great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmothers and grandfathers, 7 generations in the past, they saw the same moons as we do. And we want to understand these teachings for all the generations coming behind us, and their connection between the stars and the cosmos and the earth and life and the life-giving waters. Kane, Lono, and Aloha, we're all connected.
I invite you to join me in taking 2 breaths together. Let's breathe in some fresh air to activate the water in our bodies. Inhaling through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. In and out. The oxygen from that second breath or first breath that you took came to you courtesy of the ocean, no matter where you live in the world. Now, some of you may already know this, that the biggest, most beautiful body of water that we call the ocean gives us 1 out of every 2 breaths. So that means every other breath we take comes from the ocean. How is that possible? Well, there's amazing life forms called phytoplankton, so tiny that thousands of them can exist in a single drop of seawater. And these live in the ocean, and some are so beautiful they look like tiny, geometrically perfectly structured, colored glass organisms, like kind of if you looked through a kaleidoscope. They also produce the bioluminescence you may see. They're powered by the sun and through the process of photosynthesis along with the greens of the ocean. The seagrasses and the kelp and other amazing sea creatures, phytoplankton take carbon dioxide from the air and give us back the oxygen we breathe. So, just like the rainforests of a planet, but even more so, the ocean actually plays a huge part in our livelihood, as it produces over half of the world's oxygen and absorbs 50 times more CO2 than the atmosphere. We are all connected. I'd love to invite you to imagine enjoying the majestic beauty of a beach bay in Hawaii against the cliffs. You would see incoming waves that shine lipo, a deep blue-black contrasted with dark teal. The waves roll forth, feathering from afar and tumbling to shore, breaking into white water on the sand. Waves will crash to mist on the guarding hills, praising the leaves and the trees. The mist filters rays of sunset through lavender-tinged clouds. Interestingly, it's the hidden coral that are actually integral to the creation of this enchanting scene unfolding before you. The ancient Hawaiians, Kanaka Maoli, revered ko'a, coral, and it is said that the coral polyp is the first creature in Hawaiian creation according to the Kumu Lipo, Hawaiian creation chant. The coral and coral reefs are much like humans and our communities. Individual coral polyps eject calcium carbonate structures to ground themselves as they seek others to build collectives with, to grow into a reef community. Coral reefs create a drag on the underside of a wave, causing it to break and then expend its energy onto the reef instead of the beach. Ola ikawai means water is life in the Hawaiian language. Everything we do affects our waters and our waterways. Water is the global connector. The health of the oceans is our health. Yet we are taking this element of nature for granted. Through our collective daily actions, we are devastating the ocean ecosystem, degrading it through ocean acidification, oil spills, deep-sea oil mining, industrial fishing through our demand for seafood, abandoned fishing gear, otherwise known as ghost nets that kill 650,000 marine animals per year through entanglement. Over 80% of land-based plastic finds its way to the sea, along the way polluting fresh water. I know that you may not want to hear that we are dumping the equivalent of a garbage truck of plastic into the ocean per minute per day. So as we celebrate World Water Day, there are beautiful solutions that you can connect to in the world. For example, the Ocean Voyagers Institute removed 350,000 pounds of plastic from the Pacific garbage patch, beating a world record. It's super exciting to see what artivism can do for our waters. A beautiful organization called Global Coalition uses large-scale art installations to restore coral reefs. To learn more, visit globalcoalition.org. There's also many opportunities to learn about marine life. For example, oneoceandiving.com allows you the experience of diving with marine biologists to learn about sharks. They not only have such elegance, they are the key to keeping the balance of the ocean, and they're one of my favorite animals. Many people fear them, but they ought to be revered as the ancient Hawaiians did. You may not realize that sharks are being decimated to endangered status. You can also avoid tuna to lessen the impact to sharks, as sharks can become bycatch when tuna are fished. You can also help the ocean by signing petitions. Over 1 million tons of radioactive wastewater from Fukushima disaster is set to be dumped into the Pacific Ocean in early April 2023. Help stop the dump. You can act by signing a petition, and there's a call to artivists to share the story through your art. Now at savethepacificocean.net. If you're interested to help stop deep sea mining, you can visit only.one/mining to sign their petition. One of my greatest mentors, my dad, started a curated news channel on issues and solutions relevant to sustainability, nature, the ocean, climate change, and circular economy. Visit thesustainabilitypost.com if you'd love to learn more. We consist of 65% water flowing in our brains, bodies, and blood and cells, and 71% of our planet's water flowing in lakes, rivers, into our oceans. This precious element of life sustains a huge part of our inherently powerful mind, body, and soul connection to ourselves and our blue planet. We're born from water-like wombs onto a water-filled planet, and water is one of the most basic yet wondrous needs we have. Water is the most important substance we put into our bodies, and the water within becomes the water without. If you think about it, what we put back in the waters comes back to us. Water is life.
Alani, recently here on Maui, we had a water authority voted in for water sovereignty for the people. What are your thoughts on this?
You know, this is such an important topic. Hawaii needs their water. I mean, Maui needs their water. We understand that there's growth, and there has to be conscious growth. If the water is taken away from the people, or it doesn't get to the people, to their lo'is, or to their kalo, or to their farms, they cannot live in the island life that they've always lived, and as their kupuna lived, their ancestors have lived. If we give away the waters, we give away the island. So we cannot let those all come and take control of the waters, because we need them for the people, we need them for the plants, we need them for the four-legged ones, for the winged ones. We need them for those living, and to give that to the people and make sure that they stay in the predominant control or kuleana of taking care of those waters and those water rights, I believe is the right way to go.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Since my youth, I've been educating people about water and conservation. As a scientist and artivist, I've combined these passions to engage people for the ocean. My platform, New Earth Flow, communicates the science through artivism and storytelling, acknowledging traditional ecological knowledge that inspires and engages people for impact action, using a holistic systems approach. As an environmental consultant, I've fought for Indigenous land, water, and wildlife rights in the Arctic. I showcase traditional ecological knowledge through scientific conferences with elders and youth, and co-created the Canadian First Nations Climate Change Awareness Kit. I've also worked with government and business stakeholders to implement multi-million-dollar green buildings and clean water technology demonstration sites, and co-created and taught educational programs for youth like the award-winning Save the Leopard Frog program. Our waters are precious, and we are precious. I hope I've given you the inspiration to know that each and every one of us has the power to create a new earth. So let's unify and do this now. I hope you join me in the flow. Learn more at newearthflow.co. Mahalo for listening and much love to everyone. Remember to send love to the waters today and every day.
Thousand wind symphony, oh, won't you share your grace with me? Set me soaring, set me free, oh, where the river greets the sea, oh, 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 oh. Share your heart. Oh, 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 oh. Share your heart. Words unspoken beneath the trees. Won't you share your dreams with me? Whisper stories in the night, magic in each drop of light. Oh, 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 oh. Share your heart. Oh, 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 oh. Share your heart. Sun's fire imparts its light. Moon's full, she shines so bright. Sun and moonlight direct unite as we enter to eclipse sight. Oh, oh, oh. Share your heart. Share your heart. Oh, 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 oh. Share your heart. Water that flows through me, from my cells back to the sea. Keep and carry our memory. Dive deep beyond eternity. Share your heart. Share your heart. Oh, 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 oh. Share your heart. We are water. We are the earth. Olaika by water's life. Olaika by water's life. Olaika by water's life. Olaika by water's life.
The water's on your hand. I brought the ocean water too. Wait, you can hold my hand.
You don't want it?
It's okay. Hi. Okay, we begin. Aloha. Aloha. Paluku, Ia, Waikato, Waeho, Moana water, Kai water, Anuenue water, from the springs, from the rivers, all to bless, and we give thanks to the waters from Aloha. And hear the letters of life. E na kia ko maana lani maana loa he Yesu Kristu ma ke ohane he na o ko mai kali kia kalaka e na kini ko e aloha e uru mai e na ke ki o ka aina e aloha nui loa o ai ki o ka aina